EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Armadillos of Rio de Janeiro. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And to a vibrant drum beat, we are underway here in Rio. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Right, that's Hardman. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. McCole Hardman. And down to the 29-yard line. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now Rodgers running the option right. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, I mean, who would have thought this? A team based in South America, this inaugural season, these folks so excited, and with good reason. This is the NFL continuing to show that it's not just an American pastime, really becoming a global game, and what an addition to the league this will be. First carry for the Iowa State man, Bruce Hall. He's on the ground, sits on the carry, and then he'll get him to 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. To Jordan Waddle for another catch. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Rodgers. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Second and 10. Rodgers now to throw. This pass along the hole. He's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe of the 49. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Rodgers to throw once more. He's got his line back out of the backfield and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Rio.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So big play as it gets all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he'll find Hill. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. On second down, a run with Hall. Looking for a save and finding down. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got one complete. Touchdown. Tyler Conklin from 19 yards away. And the Armadillos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 6. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
spaces and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd and 5. Richardson looking to throw this. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 15. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
Ready.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving. The running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage. And that's exactly what he did.
A great play there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Colts have taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses, also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hall want to give up the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers wants to change the look. Rodgers on 1st and 10. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
At the 26-yard line.
Motion man is Schwartz. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
On second down, it's Taylor. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
First and 10, it's Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Second down, here's Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. From 3 yards out, and the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So a good start to the campaign so far.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Colts 21, Armadillo 7. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
These guys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. He's to the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. This defense, 3 interceptions now. And Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. and neither is another pick six.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First down 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Rodgers going to throw. Complete on a crosser to Hall. And the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a very nice game. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
That's good for A. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a second and 10.
Let's go, let's get that touch.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
What is
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Armadillo 7.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
hard defense?
Second down, another run with Taylor. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The Colts send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Rodgers. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
I can't believe I paid for this.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a fair catch signal for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Richardson.
And incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Now it's Richardson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Ready.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And this brings up a 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And we'll take this over here.
They'll take over first and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Rodgers over the middle and complete to Waddle.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
now Rodgers going to shift him around.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
They certainly thought they had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. We're through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rodgers now on first down. That's complete to Lazard. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Rodgers again now.
And check down complete to Hall.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Fourth down and 1.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Flushed out right. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Now they'll audible to something else.
For a real first down.
Rodgers now on first down. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
1-yard line.
They'll run with Hall. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Brees Hall taking it in from a yard out.
And the Armadillos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Armadillos 14.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
At the 43-yard line.
Second and 6. Again, it's Taylor.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37.
And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Ready,
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That's to his running back. He's converged on quickly. I don't think he got the first down. He did not. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
Because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Flush to his right. Look out, Rodgers. What's the football? And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs to grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Alert! Alert! Hey! Check that!
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 8 yards there and a first down.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only give up a first down and not a touchdown.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. And just how they envisioned the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0.
Let's go!